how did Joel's knee respond after last night? And I don't know what you guys did today, but how much did he participate in?
Yeah, we didn't do much. It was pretty light. Just through some basic stuff, and then obviously the prep and the walkthrough of sets for tomorrow. But he was in all of it, so he responded good.
Nick, obviously you guys don't know where you're going to be seated yet come playoff time, but there's a chance you play a team like New York first round. How do you sort of look at the tape and learn more about that matchup if you haven't played them full strength and them played you full strength at 4 times this year?
Probably going to have to pass on that question. I got a game to coach tomorrow. There's going to be some days that I'll be happy to answer whatever you want me to about who we might play. I think it's really up in the air, lots of scenarios still. I think it's really need to stay focused on this game tomorrow, and that's what we're going to try to do. Okay.
Do you pass off some of that early prep to other staffers?
The prep's been going on for quite a while now, and we divide all the way up between all the teams, and we even throw in some of the top teams in the West we get started on as well. So there's lots of stuff to kind of pair up a couple coaches to start digging in, deep dives on a lot of teams. It's more than normal, but we've got a big staff, so we can control. Yeah.
What are the points of emphasis for you?
Well, obviously these guys they're going to try to really play fast. They're going to get it up the floor fast. They're going to spread the floor. They play in a 5-out situation. They play small a lot. They're going to try to drive and kick you and 3-point shoot you to death, right? So, and it's like, listen, those are a couple concerning areas here lately. I think that, take it as a compliment, our half-court defense that people don't want to play against very much. So they're really making an effort to push the ball, to try to get anything they can in transition, make or miss. I thought we gave up a good chunk last night in transition, even after made baskets. But again, that team kind of plays that way. They're really going to try to attack you, put it up there, then attack the glass. They really, they have the highest crash rate in the league, Orlando, for instance. So it's a little bit of what you're playing against last night, but getting our defense transition set up is a concern, and we're going to need it tomorrow. So it's going to be a good chance for us to do a little better on it tomorrow. Yep.
Track 4 years, 7-4. It's good for teams to lock them up and second utilize them in the postseason.
Yeah. So first of all, I think that's a heck of an accomplishment for him. I would have said to you, yes, were we excited, on draft night when we got him to agree to come to play for us. I thought his summer league was so-so, right? But since then, man, he's really done a great job. He's absolutely earned this spot and everything he's done. I keep saying this, he competes. Every day he goes hard here, and he's flying him in here, flying him there, playing that game, coming to, he does, walk through whatever, he's doing them hard. His shooting's improved. He's got a unique kind of athleticism that lets him drive and draw fouls. He's a little bit versatile on defense. He can guard on the perimeter. He can guard up because of his athleticism. And lastly, I would say he was, at least 3 times last night just to pull the trigger to put him in the rotation. So he's right on the edge of that, depending on what we're seeing and who's out there and what foul trouble is and all that kind of stuff. We feel like, just like in the San Antonio game, he's a little bit of an X factor now, right? That he can go in there and sometimes just change energy or change rhythm and make a few plays, and so I'm really happy for him.
It's kind of like the prime example of stay ready. When he gets called
and yes, and playing your role at a super high level. That's go in there and guard and get a couple extra possessions for us, and if something happens where you got to make a play, then make it. Take the shot or drive it, whatever it is, and he's been able to do that.
On the topic of rotations, I guess, you guys had such a more full group last night than you did, I guess, it happened in the past, a punt for the rookie, where there's certain lineups, combinations that you liked that
Yeah, I mean, I think that I think last night we kind of played 11. I would say that we obviously gave Cam a stint there, and we gave Mo a little look. I know it was a real short one, but it was kind of like Paul kind of, we thought, earned that here lately, that backup spot. And then if there ever is something we think Mo might be a better matchup for, we're going to try it, which is what happened last night. I don't think it worked out all that well, but I mean, obviously I don't think we get to that point, come play-in or playoff time. Like, I would imagine that thing's going to get tightened down a little bit more, and just go from there. All right, everybody.
One more. Sorry.
That's your last question.
Sorry.
One more, guys.
Here we go.
Go ahead.
I'm just here.
Sorry. The starting lineup that you guys have now is a little bit different than before Joe's injury, with Kelly not out, Kyle obviously wasn't here yet. What now do you feel like you have with Joe, with Tyrese, with the supporting cast, like that maybe you guys can utilize?
Yeah, so I would probably say that my first kind of answer to this is I still don't get all that caught up in it, only because as soon as I get my heart set on this is what it's going to be, it's hardly been 2 games in a row where I've had the same options, right? So it usually kind of almost works itself out, right? In saying that, I think there's some things that have happened where I would have imagined when we picked up Kyle, he was coming off the bench. Because of a string of injuries, he got kind of thrust in there. We've kind of liked him in there. We like Nico playing alongside Joel. We know that. And I just think Kelly and Tobias kind of fit. Kelly's kind of earned it too. Tobias kind of fits as a kind of 1-2-4 man. So I think there's probably 6 guys there that are under consideration for that, and we'll just probably play it as we go. You can see it. If it stays that way, let's hope it does. We have to figure out what it is, and if it doesn't, we just do what we always do. See who's available. Yep.
Thanks, good. I think that's it.